Everyone, Jen Lee, bankruptcy nerd and founder of Bankruptcy Toolbox. And one of the things that I really work hard on with Chapter 13, especially, is I want good lawyers practicing Chapter 13 because the debtors in Chapter 13 are not your sophisticated financial people. They need a lot of help and a lot of hand holding. And courts have tried to create expectations of what a Chapter 13 debtor firm should be doing. They're usually called rights and responsibilities or something similar to that on in Chapter 13. And what I'm trying to show is I've done several presentations on the fact that the business model for Chapter 13 needs to be fixed to support more people being able to practice competently. And so one thing I've been working on, it's totally nerdy, but I wanted to share real quick because it's also really fun for me, is going through the rights and responsibilities for districts, especially people who are in Bankruptcy Toolbox. I started with the districts for people that I'm working with, and going through and creating a model fee that actually goes through and targets each item on the rights and responsibilities, how much time it would take, and if an attorney or a paralegal could or should be doing it, and how that compares to the presumptively reasonable fee or the no look fee. And so I just want to share it really quick with you because I'm a total nerd and like to share my fun things. So I did Northern District of California. This is my original. Eastern District was the first case I ever filed the case in, but Northern District is one I filed the most cases in. And so what I did was I went through and I created this. It's basically a workload model, and it assumes attorney hourly value that can be changed. Anything in yellow can be changed on here. And the base case guideline fee is $5,200 for the Northern District of California. And so then what I did was I went through and we did a task model. And basically, for every item that is on the rights and responsibilities, I segregated it out, who should be doing it, the work pattern, how often it's supposed to occur, because sometimes there are things that are going to happen multiple times, like annual check-ins or things like that. How many minutes for an attorney or paralegal on the low, medium, and high side. Basically, a typical case, the low side, sometimes the cases are easier, sometimes the cases are higher. And so how it's treated, the rights and responsibilities of Northern District of California have a basic case fee, and then there are add-ons for things that take place that not every case has. So that's how Northern District has tried to equalize that some cases take a lot more work and the more things that go into them, and some don't. What I'm trying to get away from is this idea that the no look fee is somehow either a maximum or minimum, because what has been explained to me in the past, and maybe there are different views on this, was that the no look fee takes into account that some cases take more time and some take less time. And that's the average. So that's what you get in each case. But then we also have judges who have said, well, just because you filed the case, you don't get that no look fee if the case gets dismissed or is not confirmed. And so that's not the minimum that you can get for a case. So I want to kind of get away from that idea that you're somehow managing your business model by taking an average fee and not getting that fee on some cases and spending way more time on other cases. So this all calculates out and goes to that summary page. And then the guideline fee menu has the different fees for the Northern District of California based on the rights and responsibilities, and where I got that information from. And so if you are wanting something like this, or you want to go through your district, let me know. I've done a couple different districts at this point, working through and trying to figure out good pricing, good tools. Also helps me decide if an attorney in a district should be looking at the no look fee as a typical fee or doing hourly fee apps for everything. There are some firms that are doing hourly fee apps for everything, and that's fine. I want firms that are profitable and actually highlight the good work that firms are doing, and not super high volume where we can't keep up with the basic things that need to be done in cases. So if you're interested in seeing what your district looks like, reach out to me. Bankruptcy Toolbox members, just log in to your Bankruptcy Toolbox and I will have all these models there for you to take a look at. So thank you all for being nerdy with me.